Maybe we just combine their names for a more fighter.
Rangju Yiza. I feel like I just said something in Chinese. I don't even know if that's Chinese. Let's move on. Digging a hole. Don't shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. Okay. Um,
JP's part
Rangju.
Chinese.
Yeah, I did a 23andMe. I got the proof I could show you guys, but it doesn't matter. It's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Locked Door MMA. We're your hosts. I'm Brevin. This is my good friend JP. JP, how you feeling for this weekend, man?
Oh, I'm excited, brother. I'm juiced up. We got football back. We got UFC back. College football too. Oh, we got something to do every day this weekend, bro.
As degenerate gamblers, we certainly are happy, and we're very avid football fans, as you guys can probably tell. JP's a diehard Raiders fan. I'm a diehard Chiefs fan. Super excited for the NFL season to be back. But our other passion is UFC. So that's what we will be talking about today. And we will be going over every single fight for UFC Fight Night. Gilbert Burns versus Sean Brady. But before we do, just want to give a quick thanks to all of our current subscribers, our current viewers, those that interact with us on a weekly basis. We really appreciate it. And we hope to continue building this community as big as we possibly can, as it really helps us. And it is what drives us to keep going week in and week out. We did have a week off this past weekend with no UFC, and it seems like we're going to have a few more of those weekends here in these winter months. It was a busy summer, but it was a much needed break. And I think it helps JP and I get dialed in even more. So make sure you go hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on all of our great predictions. But with that, I'll kick it over to JP to take us through the first fight of the night on this stacked card.
Yeah, stacked, sneaky stacked. Man, you take a
Sneaky
first
stacked is a good word.
first look at it like we did when we got done with our last video, and you're like, it's okay, it looks all right. But looking into it more, it's sneaky stacked, man. I'm excited. First fight of the night: Zigomontis Ramaska. What a name. Versus Nathan Fletcher. What are you thinking?
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think these two guys were supposed to fight before. That got rescheduled, pushed back to this card. So I have looked into Ramaska and Fletcher a little bit prior to this, and once again, what I've concluded is that Ramaska's going to still look to strike on the outside. Fletcher's a little bit more of the grappling pressure fighter, and I think that in this one, I'm gonna have to go with the underdog to kick off this card in Ramaska to find his range on the outside, stick and weave, move in and out of the pocket fluently. I think he has the capability to do that. Fletcher coming off of a loss. I, now, correct me if I'm wrong. He was the one that had the fractured foot.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that correct? And he
Uh,
still got the UFC contract even after losing. And that's impressive. And I think he does have a nice skill set to go along with his toughness. However, in this matchup specifically, I do like Ramaska's length. Now, if it goes down to the ground, Ramaska isn't necessarily a jiu-jitsu guy or a ground connoisseur by any means, but maybe he can use his length to secure a guillotine. I've seen that out of him in the past, and at least get back up to his feet where he can find the home for some of his punches and his rangy kicks. So I'm going to go with Zigomontis Ramaska.
yeah, what a freaking name. Yeah, these guys were on the Ultimate Fighter. Fletcher lost to who was it? Ofley, that just got
Right.
slumped.
Hopefully.
um, the weird thing was that they were saying Fletcher had staph the last time these guys were supposed to fight, and now I think he's taking like antibiotics or something. I don't know. Okay, might be hearsay. Who knows? But I'm buying into it. I'm backing Brevin. I'm also taking Ramaska. Give me the dog. I think it's good value. Anything to do with staff, I just don't like it. You hear it because he had it. Like they know he had it. So I don't know. I'm good. Give me Ramaska. Dog money, baby.
I love that call. And before we move on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can see my room has changed a little bit. We've got moving boxes down on the floor. Some of the pictures have come off of the wall. All I'm saying is I better get a perfect card or I will be homeless. I will not have a place to stay. I'm getting kicked out of the apartment because
Ladies
I'm
and
not
gentlemen,
able to make the rent.
this is not this is not a funny matter. It shouldn't be laughing. Okay, we need a perfect card here. All right, for Brevin's sake, please.
Perfect card or bust situation for your boy. So let's lock in. Just kidding. All right, next fight. Andre Petrosky versus Dylan Big Booty. I don't know how many guys I can call Big Booty. Budka. Vodka Budka. Dylan Budka. What do you think?
Yeah. I think butt cheeks is just that. He's butt cheeks. Okay. Dylan Butka's ass. Petrosky, he ain't getting knocked down on butt cheeks. He'll get knocked down on a hip, hip pocket a little bit. Not on butt cheeks. Give me Petrosky. Okay, Butka's ass. All that's need to be said.
Uh, Budka, pretty wild fighter, a little bit undisciplined, if you ask me. And both of these guys are going to look to wrestle. I just think Petrosky's the better wrestler in this matchup. Also, give me Petrosky. Just watch out for those hips, brother. And you should be fine. Petrosky's going to get it done.
Oh, dude. Swear to God, another freak accident like that, I'd lose my mind. Moving up, Jacqueline Amarim versus Vanessa Demopoulos.
Yeah, taking a look at this one. Jacqueline Amrim, one thing to note, I didn't love the loss of Sam Hughes. Didn't love it. However, it was our first UFC fight. I think the lights were a little bit too bright. It happens. Since then, she's won 2 fights in the UFC, looking to find her way back. I like her skill set in this matchup. I'm not really high on Demopoulos. I mean, go look at her picture on Tapology. I don't know if you're just trying to be some kind of like cool motorcycle rider or something. You got smoke up in the air. Give me a break. Let's get Jacqueline Amarim for my prediction on Saturday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna back it. I mean the Sam Hughes loss. Yeah, it's kind of tough to swallow. Tough to look at. But I mean Demopoulos, yeah, 11-5. I don't know, man. She's 5-2. I mean, both girls have never been finished, but I think it's gonna be who's better on the ground. I think Amarim's good enough to just squeak it out on the scorecards.
Yeah, I will have to agree with that as well. Next fight, Gabriel Santos versus Yezia. Yezia. Does he not have a
Yeezaw.
last name? What's going on?
I don't think so. I think that's it. I don't. I have no idea.
All right, cool. To each their own.
I don't know how to pronounce these names, man. I feel like we just butcher 90% of the names that we come across.
We're not here to pronounce names. We're here to predict fights. That's what we do.
um, Santos 0-2 in the UFC, but the two guys he's lost to, okay, he came up on short notice. UFC debut, fought Lerone Murphy. Took him to a split decision, I think it was. That's a tough outing for your first UFC fight. I mean, Lerone Murphy might not be all that to some people, but still a tough guy. He's top 10 right now, I think. His second fight, who was it to? Who did he lose his second one to? I think he got starched in that second one. Oh yeah, David Onama starched him after that. So two tough fights back to back. Yiza, I don't know, dude. He's got a lot of experience, I guess, but he lost to Zhang Young Lee, who just got slept by Hyder Amil, and we picked Young Lee to win that fight. MMA math, yeah, sure, but I'm taking Santos. He's younger, better record. He's just got a lot of experience, but I don't know. Give me Santos.
Yeah, can't blame you on that one. This will be the first fight that we are divided. Not a fan of Santos. I think Yiza has the grappling advantage. Both guys are grapplers, and so I think this is not one of those situations that since they're both grapplers, it's going to cancel out and they're going to stay on the feet. I still think they're going to look to grapple because I do think Yiza has the advantage. The road to the UFC has proven to be a very tough path. He's shown that he can do it. Um, and the one thing that I did find on tape on Santos is he's kind of an early tapper. If he gets caught in a bad position and a bad submission, he'll tap early. He doesn't seem to struggle his way out of them. I don't think he has the grit to really find his way out of any submissions that he gets caught in. And I think Yiza has the ability to get him in one. So look for the early tap. If Santos is caught in a submission, that's going to be my prediction. Yiza. Give me Yiza. Give me Yiza by sub.
Yeah, you got a good line there on Yiza. What is it, like plus
And I'll
230
take
or
it.
something? Good one. This one gonna be entertaining firefight for sure. Andre Lima, Felipe dos Santos.
We got the tasty Andre Lima. Hey now, Lima, he got bit, man. He got bit hard. He got
Fuck
bit
yeah, he
so
did.
bad the teeth marks were still on his arm, and he went and got it tattooed on his arm. Dude's tough. That's an interesting way to get a win. It literally says win by biting. All right. Interesting. Hey, he's a tough guy. He's a good opponent. Um, I just don't think that what he has to offer is really gonna be the thing that gets Felipe dos Santos out of there. I actually like Felipe dos Santos. I think he's faced the better competition. He did lose to Manel Cop, but if you look at their records apiece, no one's on the level of Manel Cop that Lima has faced thus far. So I'm gonna have to go with Felipe dos Santos in this matchup against the Tasty Boy.
The tasty boy. Yeah, man. I really can't fault anybody for picking either way on this one. The thing about Lima, I love his striking. He's got like a Muay Thai base. Love his striking. The guys who
Nice right
master
hand.
nice right hand, powerful. He's fast. We don't know much about his ground game though. And Felipe dos Santos trains with the shoot the box team. Okay,
Mhm.
that team is stacked. Ian Gary, whether you like him or not, that team's stacked. Good fighting camp, just like fighting nerds. You know, we love our glasses over here. Locked Door MMA. Okay. Yeah, it's a close one, dude. 9-0, 8-1. I don't know. And he's tough too. He can take a shot. He's tough. I'm gonna go with Lima, but I'm not overconfident. That's just what my gut told me. I'm going with Lima. Maybe stay away from it. The lines are good, but it's could go either way. It's a damn close fight. Two young guys, good. Yeah, give me Lima though.
I think this will be the first real test for both guys up until this point, and it will kind of give us the pathway of what each guy is capable of after this one. So great work by the matchmakers of the UFC. This should be a good matchup.
100%.
Next fight, the biggest favorite and biggest underdog on the card, Isaac Bulgarian versus Brendan Merritt.
Yeah, guys, go throw some money on Dolgarian money line. Our free pick of the week, Isaac Dolgarian. There you go. Don't say we never did nothing for you. Terrible line, and for good reason. Brendan Marathi, whatever the hell, he's getting worked. Dolgarian's great wrestler, grappling, phenomenal. Give me Dolgarian. Nothing else needs to be said.
Yeah, I think this is one of the ones that I always struggle with, right? I look at that line and I think, if only there was a sliver of hope. And I think there truly is. My pick, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Isaac Dolgarian. I think he has a skill set to easily get done on Saturday. However, if you do look at his opponent, Merritt, he went out against what's his face? Terrence McKinney.
Mm-hmm.
Got kneed to the head very, very early. The fight was on short notice. If you actually go back and watch this kid fight and throughout his whole career, he's a fairly good striker. He's a pretty good striker. He's going to be the longer fighter in this one, the taller fighter in this one. He's going to be rangy. I do like that about him. I do like that about him. So, betting wise, I'll actually give you something. Look for merit by decision. Just sprinkle a little bit merit by decision because there is a potential that he could get it done, but he'll get it done by decision. Bulgarian's very tough. It would be a surprise to everybody, and he could squeak one out on the scorecards. Maybe a judge kind of gives him a point here or there. Merit by decision for the betting line. My pick, Isaac Dolgarian. He's got power in his hands. He has multiple ways to get this one done, and we just haven't seen anything from Merritt, and that's why this line is so big. However, I would argue that Dolgarian really hasn't done a whole lot, and he's coming off of a loss to Merritt to no pun intended. But to earn this line, right? To earn this big minus 2000 or 20,000, 1800, whatever it is. That's a lot. That's a big line. So be careful on this one.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna if you're shooting yourself to bet on this fight, which I mean you can't, you really can't. That's the line's just too wide. That would be the way to go to bet on this fight. Would to be the other guy by decision. Don't prop hunt, just the other guy money line or by decision. The decision one's probably going to be more plus money. So yeah, I don't disagree with that, but got to pick Delgarian. Moving up, Oven Von Flew St. Preux versus Ryan Spann. Who are you taking?
A few things in my notes here. First line says Poop Bowl of the night. This is our official Poop Bowl of the night. St. Preux 41 probably needs to hang it up. Man, it's tough because Ryan Spann is pretty buns. Okay, he's pretty buns as well. Um, I think Spann, being the younger guy, the taller guy, the bigger fighter, is going to be able to control on the ground. He's going to be able to land more strikes on the feet. Saint Von Flew, Prue. I don't know. I mean, he's going to have to search for it, right, to get it done by sub. And I just don't think that's going to happen. So my pick, Ryan Spann.
Yep, short and sweet. One thing to know about Ryan Spann against anybody else, Ryan Spann's an idiot. Understand that. Could not mean that more. I mean that wholeheartedly. Okay, makes so many mistakes. So many mistakes. Everybody wants to. Everybody wants to clown on Roman Dolidze for beating Anthony Smith. Ryan Spann lost twice to Anthony Smith. Cheeks, buns. Okay, St. Preux, Von Flew, Tennessee football. Go be with them. He's washed. All right, everybody's saying it. Fade the 40-year-olds. That's what I've been doing. Last card. What was there? 2, 3 40-year-olds? Damn near. Fade them. St. Preux's washed. Ryan Spann.
Yep, I agree on that one. Next fight, Chris Padilla versus Rong Zhu. No last name, Rong Zhu.
Yeah, we got Yiza and Rongzhu, I think it is, but I don't.
Rong Zhu, Rong Chu, Yiza.
Um,
Maybe we just combine their names for a more fighter.
Rongzhu Yiza. I feel like I just said something in Chinese. I don't even know if that's Chinese. Let's move on. Digging a hole. Don't shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. Okay.
JP's part
Rongzhu.
Chinese.
Yeah, I did a 23andMe. I got the proof I could show you guys, but it doesn't matter. It's all right. Rongzhu 1 or 2 in the UFC. He's a road to the UFC guy, just like Yiza. Okay. He lost to Bahamondes by like a Bravo choke or something like that. You ever heard of that?
Not until I was researching this card.
Bro, I was like, what the hell's a Bravo choke? You use their arm to like choke them from like a kind of like a darts position or something. That was weird. So hey, Rongzhu, what are we doing? But Padilla, I mean, he beat James Lontop, so that's okay, I guess. I don't know. I think this is a cheeks fight, but I think Rongzhu is better at stand up, and I think he's stronger, faster. So give me Rongzhu by KO. This fight's ass. Back to back ass fights. Okay, Ryan, duty cheek span, and then Rongzhu, terrible. But I'm taking him by KO.
Yeah, Rongju, what do you do? We'll find out what he does when Padilla shoots the takedowns on Saturday. I do like the wrestling upside of Padilla. That's his game plan. He's going to go in, mix in the striking, look to wrestle. He actually implemented that really well against Lontop. He went in the underdog against Lontop, got it done. I think we have the similar situation here. He's going to be the underdog. Everyone expects Rongzu to go in and knock him out. Stay safe, mix in the striking, shoot the takedowns. He's got 100% takedown accuracy. I understand he's probably only shot less than 10, but he's landed all of them. All right. And I think he shot 9 and landed all 9. He's going to be able to wrestle. And with Rongzhu's inability to defend the submissions, look for Padilla to shoot submissions, shoot the takedowns, get him down on the ground, control him. He might get his own Babu choke, whatever. I don't even know what that is. No, I think he's actually going to get the back, flatten him out, and get a rear naked choke on Rongzhu. I got Chris Padilla, the underdog in this one. This is one of those where it's like you don't know a ton on either fighter. The line is what it is. They have to get a line. And I think it's pretty good value for what we know on both guys.
Yeah, I agree. What are you going to do, Rongju? Hopefully knock him the fuck out. Moving up. Trevor Peak. Yanal Ashmus.
We got anal mouth over here. God damn. Yanel Ashmush. All right. Trevor Peak. Yeah. Honestly, this fight's gonna be interesting because it's like looking in the mirror. We're gonna do the same exact fucking thing. Um, I'm pretty sure Yanel, what's his name? The Red Wolf or something? What's his
Is
nickname?
it? That's badass if that's what it is.
Let me find that for you real quick.
The Red Fox.
The Red Fox. I like Wolf better, all
Yeah,
right?
it
He's the
sounded
Red
better.
Fox. Yeah, man. They're gonna go in there and swing. Neither fighter has been knocked out. I think one of them gets knocked out in this one. Trevor Peak, very wild. Yanel, also very wild, but in my opinion, just looked a little bit more skilled in the striking department when watching film. I think he's got a little bit more grappling upside than Peak as well. I'm gonna take a shot on Yanel Ashmus.
Everybody takes a shot at anal once in a while. You know what I mean, brother?
Hey man,
Um,
don't shoot the messenger.
what's Rongju gonna do when anal
Nothing.
wins? We don't know. It's up in the air right now. I'm gonna back anal. I'm gonna I'm gonna
Wait, hold on.
um yeah, Trevor Peak's ass. That wasn't part of the joke either. Trevor Peak his ass. He throws these slapping hammer fists that are like straight. Hate it. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it, dude. He looks like a cat. Stop. Um, and he just sucks. I don't know. Call me biased, sure. Trevor Peak just sucks. Give me anal Ash Mouse by submission. Just throw that out there by
There
submission.
we go.
Who cares? Give me anal. The dog. He is the dog right now. Keep throwing money on Trevor Peak because he's buns. I got a goddamn mosquito flying around me right now, and it's driving me crazy, brother. Oh,
Show us
thing.
how
Oh, a
Trevor
little
Peak's
jab
gonna
out there.
swing on Saturday.
Little hammer fist from
There
Trevor.
we go. There we go. All right, moving up the card, we got Matt Schmelly Boy Schnell versus Cody Durden, the last minute replacement as of 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, weird. I broke it down with who's it supposed to be? Costa, something Costa. Costa's awkward baby brother with pink hair. I don't know. Anyways, give me Cody Durden. Okay, we had Cody Durden over. I'm forgetting his name right now. The guy who knocked him out. Anyways,
Bruno Silva.
Bruno Silva. That's what it was. God. Hey, Cody Durden looked good. Just got clipped. Happens. I think Matt Schnell's ass. His only way to victory is a sub. I think Cody Durden's pressure wrestling. Small cage. Brevin, can we double check on that? Small cage? Small
I
cage.
believe so. Small cage.
So,
Apex.
favors Durden even more. Give me Cody Durden. He's not going to break our hearts this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on this one. It can be short notice. I think Cody Durden's style is gonna match up very well against Matt Schnell, who goes by Danger. Call me crazy. I don't think there's a lot of danger in this fight. His danger comes on the ground where Durden actually excels. I'm not worried about Durden getting subbed. Really, the only flaw in his game is getting KO'd. I mean, we saw that last time out, and his striking actually looked great. He just got caught. All right, so what? Schnell doesn't have the power that Silva does. I'm going to have to take Cody Durden on short notice as well. Cody, give us our money back, baby. You lost us money
100%.
a month ago, whatever it was. Give us our money back, baby. You can do it.
100%. Make it up for us. Let's move up the card to Brevin's favorite fight of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him once, and he came through for us. You're about to see him again. Kyle Nelson versus Steve Garcia. Brevin, who you taking? Shocker here.
Shocker here. We got Steve Garcia versus Slava Claus's brother, Kyle Nelson. Um, hey, Kyle Nelson, Tough guy. You guys already know who I'm going with. I'm picking my boy Steve Garcia, right? I love this guy. He's got the left hand from God. I'm pretty sure it's blessed from the heavens above. This guy's gonna knock out every guy that steps in front of him. However, I will give you both sides of the equation. Kyle Nelson is a tough guy. He's fairly well rounded. He will kick out the legs. I've said this in a breakdown before. Garcia's susceptible to leg kicks. That leg is going to get beat up. However, I just think Garcia's left hand is going to find its home before that happens. But Kyle Nelson also got good wrestling. Does Steve Garcia wrestle that well? He defends takedowns okay. All right. He needs to keep it standing. Kyle Nelson, decent jiu-jitsu. Gonna look for a rear naked choke if he gets the back. Something Garcia's got to look out for. However, if this fight stays standing, expect that left hand from Garcia to find its home on Kyle Nelson's chin, knocking him out. Give me Steve Garcia by KO.
100%, dude. Kyle Nelson, yeah, like Brevin said, he's got decent wrestling and he'll kick your legs, but he's willing to stand there and see if he can land on you. I think Steve Garcia is way better, and if you do that and stand in the pocket with Steve Garcia, I mean, you're going to eat one left hand, one right hook. That's
Yep.
all you're going to want to eat if you're still standing there, okay? Because you won't be. Dude hits like a fucking truck, and he's going to slump the Polish Slava claws, Kyle Nelson, even though he's American. He looks like he's Polish. But either way, he's
Oh, I think he's from Canada.
oh. Oh, he is from Canada. I see the flag right there. Okay, sue me. Got it wrong. Either way, he's going to bed. Okay? See how those Canadian pillows work for you, bud, because you're out. Give me Garcia KO. Round one. Round one. No way it goes to the second.
The other thing that Kyle Nelson does is he will stand in the pocket, like JP had mentioned. He'll just shell up. These guys that shell up inside of the UFC, like this isn't a boxing match, those gloves will slip through. And when Steve Garcia's gloves slip through that shell of Kyle Nelson, good night. I mean, I don't know how much you're blocking. Steve Garcia is going to find its home for his left hand, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
100%.
All right, next fight. We got Jessica Andrade versus Natalia Silva.
I'm interested to see who you pick in this fight. I wasn't like torn, kind of. It's weird when Andrade fights, okay? Because Andrade is like a bull in a china shop. She's just gonna manhandle all these other girls. She needs chaos.
Manhandle. Hey,
Hey,
pretty sure they
don't
get tested, buddy.
don't shoot the messenger.
This isn't Olympic boxing. Calm down.
Hey, I got bad eyes. I don't have my glasses on right now. I don't know what I'm looking at on the second monitor over here. Okay, all I'm saying is I'm seeing her yoked up. Is she on roids? We don't know. We don't know. Couldn't tell you for sure. But she's tossing these girls around. Ask Nama Yunus how her head feels after getting dumped on it. Okay? She needs chaos. She needs to be able to manhandle this, and she just blitzes forward, throwing these hooks, chin up in the air. She's not good. But if she connects, she puts these girls away because they wilt and they don't want to fight her anymore. I think Silva's good enough on the back foot. Now, is this a situation where you see it all the time? We were talking about one of the girls earlier on this card. These girls get fast tracked because they look way better than the average girl, and then boom, they get too high. I mean, it happened with us in Jazz Duvicius on that one card. She stopped that other girl that was 8-0. So it happens. I don't think this is the time, though. I think Silva's good enough on the back foot. I think her footwork's good enough. I think she can outpoint her, take her long. Andrade gasses if you get her to go long. So I'm going to take Silva. I don't think she's the underdog. I think she's a favorite, a heavy favorite. Yeah, 3-1. But yeah, give me Silva to beat Andrade.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you. I mean, I agree with all your points. Andrade, kind of a wild fighter, looks for that chaos scramble to get her victories. I just think Silva's a little bit more technical than some of these girls that Andrade has beaten. I mean, Andrade did beat Mackenzie Dern. We saw Mackenzie Dern look really, really good as of late. However, Mackenzie Dern's striking wasn't the same as it was when she got her most recent victory. Silva's is going to be good. And I think she just kind of picks her apart. So give me Natalia Silva on Saturday.
100%. Moving up,
All right,
the main
moving
event.
up. Let's do it.
What we all came here to see. Gilbert Burns, not Herbert Burns. It's all right. I know you guys were a little worried right there. Gilbert Burns, Sean Brady.
Hey, let's just say if it was Herbert Burns fighting in this position, it would be the easiest pick of all time. Herbert Burns is trash. You can find me in the streets if you want, Herbert. I'll just kick your legs and hope that you fall down because you won't get back up. But it's his better brother. It's his brother, right? Gilbert. I like Gilbert. You guys want to hate comment on me, talking crap about Herbert, blah, blah, blah. I give credit where credit's due. I'm a fair guy. Gilbert's pretty good. He's skilled. He's got good power in his hands. He's a good wrestler, and he holds his own on the ground as well. He's a good jujitsu practitioner as in his own right. Sean Brady, same thing. Good jujitsu. Good grappler, good wrestler. It's going to be a good matchup. All right. I think we're just at the point now where Gilbert Burns is a little bit older. I personally think he's exited out of his prime. He's given really great fights to the UFC and to these opponents like Hamzat Chimaev, who arguably was his toughest opponent was Gilbert Burns,
100%.
which is a great thing to have on your resume, right? Give Hamzat problems. Almost win that fight. That's a great thing on your resume. Now, that was a while back. I just think he's kind of exited out of that prime. Sean Brady, he literally just lost to Bilal Muhammad, and that's been his only loss. And I don't fault him for that. Bilal's now the champ. They stood and they struck, and Sean Brady was actually getting the best of him for the first round and arguably a little bit into the second until Bilal landed his big strikes to put him away. I like Sean Brady in this one. I think he needs to mix in the wrestling and the grappling a little bit. I also think he's going to have the quicker, faster strikes. He just has to stay safe and avoid the power strikes from Gilbert Burns, and he should be able to get the victory to get back into contention for the top of the division. I mean, Sean Brady.
Yeah, man. The Gilbert Hamzat fight, I mean, that was a war of wars. If you haven't seen that fight, go rewatch it because that is possibly my favorite fight of all time in the UFC. That was so entertaining to watch. Um, and then the JDM fight that Gilbert had, he took a lot of damage in that fight too, and then a big knee to end the fight. So, and that was 6 months ago. Or no, was that the Masvidal fight? I don't know, but I mean, Burns was great. Like Brevin said, Burns was great, and his biggest thing is his jiu-jitsu on the ground. He's got power in his hands, but then when people want to shoot, panic shoot or something, go to the ground. Sean Brady, if I'm not mistaken, had a draw in a grappling match with Craig Jones. If you don't know who Craig Jones is, he is the dude of grappling, okay? He's that guy. All right?
It hasn't marked as a win.
As
A
Sean's
deci-
win,
yeah, over Craig Jones.
brother, even more reason I don't give a shit what Gilbert can do on the ground. Gilbert lost to Craig Jones in a grappling match. Okay? Craig Jones is that guy. Sean Brady's neutralizing him, beating him in a grappling match. And his boxing's decent. He's got a good shell. He tucks his chin behind his shoulders. He's strong. Like Brevin said, Gilbert's exiting his prime. I think Sean is just getting in there. I'd love to see him and Bilal run it back because Bilal's the only guy. I'm the first guy to hate on Bilal. He is so boring. Can't stand watching him. Like it or not, he worked Leon Edwards. He whipped Leon in that fight. Leon didn't do a goddamn thing. And this is Sean's
Right.
only loss. So give me Brady,
And
man.
we saw in that fight as well, like Bilal had a great wrestling advantage over Leon Edwards. Bilal didn't land any takedowns on Sean Brady.
Nope.
That wasn't part of the game plan.
Nope. Because he knew, bro. Sean is so tough to deal with on the ground. He's a Philly guy. His tattoos are sick. Okay? Throw that in the hat. Give me Sean Brady, brother. Crazy confident in Sean Brady.
Yes, so am I. And that concludes the entire card. Don't go anywhere. This is my favorite part of the show. We have the locked door, lock of the night, JP's Juicer, and Brevin's Basic Parlay. Let's kick it off with Locked Door MMA's lock of the night. JP, who you got?
No surprise. Just got done talking about it. I'm taking Sean Brady over Gilbert Burns, man. Gilbert is exiting his prime. Sean's entering it. Give me Sean Brady in the main event.
Love to hear it. My lock of the night. You guys already probably know. It's my boy, Steve Garcia. He was my lock of the night before. He came through. Look for him to come through for us again. Let's get it done. Steve Garcia, John Brady, Lockdoor MMA's lock of the night. Now, let's move to Brevin's basic parlay. Kicking us off with the lock, like normal, Steve Garcia. Next fight. You know, it's the Midwest Chopper, Isaac Dole. And to round out Brev's basic parlay, we've got the Lady Killer or the Manhandler Killer, Natalia Silva. She's going to get it done. That's actually, including a minus 1,800 favorite, going to get you plus money at plus 115 currently. So go ahead and lock it in. Now, it's time for one of my favorite parlays that exists out there. DraftKings, FanDuel, wherever. JP's Juicer, what do you got for us?
Ladies and gentlemen, this week, we're staying away from the locks, okay? We're leaving the locks to Brevin and just as the locks. I believe our lock parlay also gets some plus money. First weekend triple bonus? 3 plus money parlays? Oh my goodness. All right, we're starting at the bottom. Bet on him once. He won money. He's fighting the worst guy this time. Give me Petrosky, okay? Petrosky's winning. We're staying away from those hips. He can throw the butt cheeks around all he wants. We're winning. Give me Petrosky. Throw Dolgarian in there. Minus 1,800. Whatever. Won't matter when we're done with this parlay, okay? Throw Dolgarian in there. We're fading the 40s of St. Preux's washed. Ryan Spann. This is the only time you will see me bet on Ryan Spann. I promise you that. I promise you that. Rongzhu. What is Rongzhu gonna do? He's gonna go in the juicer. That's what he's gonna do. And he's gonna hit. Okay? Give me Rongzhu. And then we're taking anal. Wait.
Are we taking it?
Wait. Back up here. We're putting anal in. This isn't coming out right, man. This is not. Throw Ashmouz in the juicer, okay? Right behind Rongzhu. The final leg, we're going to double back on Brevin. We're taking Silva. We're putting Silva in our juicer as well. That's 6 legs. Right now, I think it comes out to around 629, 630. May get better. Depends. I mean, the Dolgarian line, I think it's going to stay at 1,800. Who knows? But, yeah, man. The juicer, it's juiced. 3 plus money parlays. Perfect card. Or Brevin's next video is at a McDonald's Wi-Fi. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, he's
We will certainly have to see. Sorry, my phone was making some strange noises. Didn't know what was going on. Make sure you go hit that subscribe button if you made it this far. We're giving out these great parlays every single week, and we got the Sphere card coming up, and I know me and your boy are going to do something special for y'all. So go hit that subscribe button now, because that probably will be one of the qualifications to enter into that giveaway. And like JP said, if we don't get a perfect card this week, I'm going to be out on the streets. I don't know where I'm going to film. The rent ain't getting paid. I need this to stay, to get my stuff back up on the wall. Let's hit that perfect card. It's coming. I feel it coming in my bones.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's get to 80 this weekend. We're at 72 right now. Still going up. So thank you guys, everybody who's here. Let's try and get to 80 this weekend. Maybe try and push it to 90 for the Sphere. I don't know. We'll see. See how that Sphere card goes. But, Brevin, anything else for the people before we let them go?
Just want to say thank you, as always, for having our backs each and every single week, for leaving comments, liking the videos, and just building this community as big as we possibly can. And as fast as we've done it, it's been great. It's been great to see the growth. We appreciate you guys week in and week out, and we can't wait to finally hit that perfect card this week so I can stay in the apartment. If not, Maybe I got something bigger coming. Hey, we'll see. But as always, we thank you.
100%. Chiefs Ravens Thursday night. Okay, catch Brevin there. You know he's there. He's watching it. As always, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Bingo, bango, baby. Peace.